My fiancée announced at her birthday party, "I want to explore my options before settling down with him." I smiled. Explore away. Then I proposed to her best friend with the same ring right there. She discovered her options when her best friend said yes. The party became our engagement party, and she had to pay for it. I, 31 male, just pulled off what my buddies are calling the smoothest UNO reverse in relationship history. But let me start from the beginning, because this tale needs proper context. Been with Jade, 29, for 5 years, engaged for 1. Her best friend Kiara, 28, has been around since before we met. They were college roommates. Important detail: Kiara introduced us. She was dating someone else back then, but that ended 2 years ago. Jade's been acting weird for months. Little comments here and there. "Don't you think we got engaged too young?" And I see all these people on TikTok living their best single lives. Red flags? Yeah. But I figured it was just cold feet. Her 29th birthday was last Saturday. She planned this huge party at an upscale rooftop venue. We're talking 100+ guests, open bar, DJ, the works. Cost her almost $8,000. She insisted on paying because it's my golden birthday party. I offered to split it, but she said, "This is my moment." Cool. Your moment. The party was in full swing when Jade clinked her glass for a speech around 10 p.m. She was 3 mojitos deep, wearing this silver dress she'd bought specifically to feel like the main character. "Thank you all for coming to celebrate me," she started. Everyone cheered. Then she looked directly at me. "I have something important to announce. After a lot of soul-searching, I've decided I need to explore my options before settling down. I'm too young to commit to forever with just one person." The room went silent. Someone actually dropped a glass. She continued, "Ethan and I are taking a break so I can see what's out there. I need to know I'm not missing out on something better." My cousin Jerome looked ready to throw hands, but I just smiled and raised my glass. To Jade exploring her options. Everyone awkwardly toasted. Jade looked confused. She expected drama. Sorry to disappoint. Here's what she didn't know. 2 weeks ago, Kiara had come to me crying. She'd been in love with me for 3 years, but never said anything because of Jade. She was planning to distance herself after the wedding because it hurt too much. "I'm sorry," she'd sobbed. "I'm the worst friend ever. I tried so hard to stop feeling this way. I'll admit I'd felt something too, but I was committed to Jade." Back to the party. After Jade's announcement, I walked straight to Kiara. She looked mortified, probably thinking I was devastated. I got down on one knee. The DJ actually stopped the music. "Kiara, you've been my best friend through all of this. You introduced me to love, just not the way we thought. Will you marry me?" I pulled out the ring. Yes, the ring I'd given Jade. She'd returned it 3 days ago, saying it felt too heavy and she needed to think without pressure. Kiara's eyes went wide. "Ethan, what are you doing?" "Exploring my options, and my best option has always been right there. You." The room exploded. Half the people started recording. Jade screamed, "What the f?" But her mom covered her mouth. Kiara said yes. Jade tried to rush us, but her sister Tori grabbed her. "You literally just said you wanted to explore options. He's exploring his." The best part? The party planner approached me asking about payment for the venue. "Oh, this is Jade's party. She insisted on paying." "Actually, sir, the booking was changed to an engagement party 30 minutes ago." "You called?" "I hadn't called anyone. Kiara's brother Adrian had. Absolute legend. He'd heard Jade's speech, saw me walking toward Kiara, and immediately called the venue to rebrand everything. Jade had to pay $8,000 for our engagement party." Update 1. The fallout has been insane. First, Jade tried to spin it on social media. Posted this long thing about how I'd been emotionally cheating with her best friend and planned this to humiliate her. Problem: at least 20 people had recorded her speech. Her cousin Destiny posted the whole thing with the caption, "Play stupid games." It went mini viral. 15K likes. Jade called me Sunday morning screaming, "You ruined my birthday. You announced you wanted to explore options." I didn't mean right then. "When did you mean? I wanted to date around for a few months, then come back to you. So I was supposed to wait while you tested drove other dudes?" "Yes. If you really loved me." I hung up. Then came the messages from her family. Her mom Rochelle called me a snake. Her dad Harold said I violated trust. Her brother Devin threatened to handle this in person. But here's the thing. My relationship with Kiara? Not new. Those feelings she confessed? We'd actually kissed once, 2 years ago, when Jade was on a girls' trip that I later found out included her ex. Kiara stopped it immediately, said we couldn't do that to Jade. We stayed away from each other after that, so when people started choosing sides, I had receipts. Posted one photo, Jade with her ex in Miami, dated during our relationship. Caption, this was during the spa weekend 2 years ago. Jade's narrative crumbled, but she wasn't done. Monday, she showed up at my apartment with Devin and 2 guys I didn't recognize. We need to talk. We don't. That's my ring you gave to that slut. Kiara stepped out behind me. She'd been staying over since Saturday, spare bedroom before y'all get wild. I'm right here, Jade. Jade lunged at her. The guys had to hold her back. Devin looked embarrassed. You stole him. Kiara stayed calm. You threw him away in front of everyone on purpose to hurt him. I was testing him. You failed your own test. Jade started ugly crying. We were supposed to be best friends. We were, until you started treating people like backup plans. One of the random guys spoke up. Yo, she told us you stole her man. This sounds like she dumped him. Devin sighed. Jade, we're leaving. I'm not leaving without my ring. I pulled out my phone and played a voice message she'd left 3 days before the party. Keep the stupid ring. I don't want it. I need to be free. Even Devin looked done. We're leaving. Now. Update 2, y'all. The entitlement escalated to levels I didn't think were possible. Wednesday, Jade sent an invoice, an actual invoice. For emotional damages, $5,000, lost relationship investment, $3,000, party hijacking, $8,000, ring depreciation, $2,000. Total, $18,000. I forwarded it to my lawyer friend Terrell. He couldn't stop laughing. She wants you to pay her for dumping you? Apparently. Frame this, it's art. But then Thursday happened. Got a call from my mom. Jade had contacted her saying I'd stolen intimate photos and would release them unless I made things right. Complete lie. I deleted everything the night of the party. But now my mom was involved. Called Jade immediately. Did you just try to blackmail me through my mother? I'm desperate. You ruined everything. You ruined everything. At your own party that you filmed. I didn't know you'd moved on already. I hadn't, until you announced to everyone that I wasn't enough. I never said that. You said you needed to explore options to find something better. What's better than what we had? Silence. Then I was drunk. You planned that speech. Kiara told me you practiced it with her 3 times. Friday morning, I get a text from an unknown number. It's Bruno, a guy from my gym who I've talked to maybe twice. Bro, some chick named Jade is here telling everyone you're abusive and that you manipulated her friend into a fake engagement. Thought you should know. I showed up to the gym with Kiara. We worked out together while Jade stood there with her mouth open. The gym manager, Big Tony, approached her. Ma'am, you need to leave. This is a public gym. It's a private business, and you're harassing members. She tried to argue, but Big Tony's not the one. She left screaming about lawsuits. Saturday was the peak insanity. Jade organized a solidarity brunch with everyone who's been betrayed. She invited mutual friends, telling them it was to process the trauma. One problem, she also invited Kiara's sister Adrienne, not realizing she was Kiara's sister. Adrienne showed up, listened to Jade rant for 5 minutes, then stood up. Girl, you announced in front of me that you wanted to see if you could do better than Ethan. Now you're mad he found better? The math ain't mathing. She live tweeted the whole brunch. Highlights. Jade just said Ethan was too stable and she needed excitement. Now she's crying because he's not waiting for her. She really just called Kiara a pick-me when Jade picked her ex over Ethan 2 years ago. Update. 3 people have left. Jade is now explaining how this is actually about feminism. I cannot. The brunch ended with Jade's credit card declining. Apparently she'd maxed it out trying to book a revenge vacation to Switzerland. Adrienne paid for her own mimosa and left. Update 3. The extinction? Nah, let me not use that phrase. The complete meltdown has reached its final form. Monday, after the brunch disaster, Jade did something that actually shocked me. She called my boss claiming I was harassing her at work. We don't work together. We've never worked together. She works in marketing. I'm a dental technician. My boss, Dr. Martinez, called me confused. Ethan, why is someone calling about harassment? You haven't even been here this week. You took vacation days. I explained. He laughed so hard he needed his inhaler. She called a dental office to complain about relationship drama, but it got worse. She then called Kiara's job. She's a veterinary assistant, claiming Kiara stole property, the ring. Kiara's boss, Dr. Patel, wasn't amused. Ma'am, this is a veterinary clinic. We treat animals, not relationship issues. Jade hung up on her. Tuesday, the real bomb dropped. Remember those 2 random guys she brought to my apartment? One was Caleb, a guy she'd been talking to on dating apps for months while we were engaged. Caleb slid into my DMs with screenshots, hundreds of messages. Jade had been telling him she was in an arranged engagement for financial reasons and would be free soon. My favorite message. My fake fiancé is so boring. Once I get through this birthday party and announce our break, we can finally be together for real. Dated a week before the party. I sent them to Adrienne. She posted them with crying, laughing emojis. Jade went nuclear. Showed up at my apartment at midnight, pounding on the door. Open up. I know you're in there with her. I called the cops. She was gone before they arrived, but my doorbell camera caught everything, including her trying to key my car. She was too drunk to find the right end of the key. Wednesday afternoon, her mom Rochelle called. Different energy this time. Ethan, we saw the messages. Harold wants to apologize. No need. She told us you'd been controlling and abusive. We believed our daughter. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not. She's staying with us and it's a lot. She cries all day, then goes out at night looking for you. We had to take her car keys. That's not my problem anymore. I know, how did we raise someone who thinks like this? I didn't have an answer. Thursday, Kiara and I were having lunch when Jade walked in with her sister Tori. She saw us and made a beeline over. How dare you eat at our place? This is a Chipotle, Kiara said flatly. We came here every week. No, you came here. I always wanted Mediterranean. Jade turned to me. You don't even like her. You're just using her to hurt me. I pulled out my phone and showed her a text I'd saved from 3 years ago. From me to Jerome. Kiara's amazing. If I wasn't with Jade, I'd absolutely pursue her. Jade's face crumpled. You've wanted her this whole time? No, I chose you. Every day for 5 years, I chose you, until you announced to everyone that I wasn't worth choosing. She ran out crying. Tori stayed behind. For what it's worth, I told her not to do the speech. She practiced it for weeks, bought a special dress. She wanted to win the breakup by dumping you publicly. How'd that work out? She's living with our parents, lost 3 friends, and Caleb blocked her when he realized she'd been lying. So, not great. Final update. It's been a month since the party. Time for the conclusion to this saga. Jade made one last desperate play. She created a fake Instagram account and started messaging every woman who followed me, warning them I was a manipulator who'd steal their friends. She messaged my coworker Brittany, my cousin's wife Maria, and even my 58-year-old neighbor Mrs. Patterson, who posts cat photos. Mrs. Patterson replied, Dear, I'm married and old enough to be his mother. Also, you need therapy. Screenshot went viral in our neighborhood Facebook group. But the real ending came last Sunday. Jade's parents invited Kiara and me over. Jade didn't know. We arrived to find Jade in the living room with a PowerPoint presentation queued up, titled, Why Ethan and Kiara's Relationship is Doomed. She actually tried to present it. Had graphs and everything. Slide 3 was titled, Statistical Probability of Rebound Relationships Failing. Harold shut off the TV. Jade, enough. But Dad, you dumped him, publicly, cruelly, to explore your options. Your option was chosen for you. It's Caleb, or Bruno, or whoever else you were talking to while engaged. Rochelle added, We're selling the condo. Plot twist. Jade's apartment, her parents owned it. She paid them minimal rent. What? You need to learn consequences. You have 30 days to find a new place. Jade looked at me. This is your fault. I finally spoke. No, you wanted options. Now you have them. Option 1, get your own place. Option 2, move in with Caleb. Oh wait, he blocked you. Option 3, learn from this. She threw a coaster at me. Missed. Hit a lamp. That's coming out of your security deposit, Harold said. We left. In the car, Kiara was quiet. Then, that PowerPoint had 47 slides. You counted? The last one was why I'm the real victim here. We both lost it laughing. As for where things stand now, Kiara and I are taking things slow. We're in couples counseling to make sure we're starting this right, not just trauma bonding over Jade's chaos. Jade moved back with her parents. Last I heard, she was dating some crypto guy who thinks the moon landing was fake. Tori says she talks about me constantly. The engagement party venue gave us a credit for a future event since technically we did get engaged there. We're thinking New Year's Eve party. Jade free, obviously. My mom loves Kiara. Says she always thought she was the one. Which is some revisionist history, but whatever. Jerome started a group chat called Jade's Implosion Survivors. It's just memes and support. Very therapeutic. And the ring? Tiara had it redesigned. Used the main stone but changed everything else. It's actually better now. Like the relationship. Do I regret proposing to Kiara at the party? Nah. It wasn't planned, but when Jade announced I wasn't enough, I realized she was right. I wasn't enough. For her. Because she wanted something that didn't exist. A safety net who'd wait while she played the field. Kiara never asked me to be anything but myself. Wild how that works. To everyone saying this is fake, I have receipts, videos, and a PowerPoint presentation about why I suck. Can't make this up. To everyone asking if Jade might grow from this. Maybe. But that's her journey now. I'm not waiting around to find out. Oh, and Jade, since I know you're reading this, Tori told me you check Reddit obsessively. You had something real. You threw it away for Instagram stories and the plot of a bad romance novel. Your options were always there. You just chose the wrong one at your own party. Edit. Yes, the Chipotle thing really happened. No. I don't know why she thought a chain restaurant was our place. Edit 2. Kiara wanted me to add that she never wanted things to happen this way. But she's also not sorry they did. Edit 3. The crypto guy dumped Jade because she kept trying to get him to invest in her revenge boutique idea. It was going to sell empowerment clothes for women scorned. Even Crypto Bro had standards.